What does that feel like? I want that type of feeling. What does that feel like that you can destroy a woman's whole life or destroy your whole family? What type of feeling is that that would make you destroy a whole being that God created, or destroy your whole family for some strokes, knowing what it could do to you? Is that the feeling of when you enter the gates of heaven? That's not funny. Oh my God. No, is that feeling? No. You have to be entering the gates of heaven in order for you to destroy someone that you consider your partner, someone you consider your being, someone you consider your partner in crime.
Yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? It's your man's DJ Key Product, the Chicago mixtape supplier, back with another one. If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell so every time I drop new work over here on the Keys Network, you know what's going on. All right, we got another one. K Michelle wants to know, well, she asked me a question. She wants to know what it feels like when what makes us risk our families, the wife, girlfriend, just to cheat. What does that feel like? If I explained it correctly. Well, she wants to know, like, what would make, what's that thing that makes a man risk his family just to go cheat, you know? And before I get into my commentary on it, I want to give a big shout out to 2 Instagram accounts that brought this video. That's courtesy of this video. One is Made Famous TV, and the other is The Bish Gossip. So shout out to both of those Instagram pages. Listen, here's my reaction to this. When I saw this video, when I saw that clip on Instagram, I'm like, yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta do a video to this. I gotta do a video to this. Now, I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what would make a person risk anything. Actually, you can kind of get an idea of why certain guys would risk their family, or why they would risk a good thing, or why they would just completely mess up a good thing for a couple. She said a couple strokes. She said for some strokes. You know, there's a lot of different factors that go into it. There's a lot of things that I guess come into play when they make those decisions. One thing could be that they're probably not getting the attention or what it is they want. They probably not getting that at home. So when you're not getting that at the crib, or you're not getting what it is you want out of something, it could be a relationship, or you could be at a store, you getting just bad service. You're going to go elsewhere. You're going to take your business elsewhere. You're going to go and whoever will fulfill that fantasy, whoever will get down and dirty with you, you going to go over there. That's the move of a lot of people, not just guys. That's what a lot of folk would do, you know? And so that could be one thing. Sometimes you get bored. Some people get bored of that home life and they want to do this and that and the third. Some people, it's the thrill of risky behavior, you know, and that's the thing that gets them off. So I honestly don't have an answer to this particular question, but you know, it is an interesting thing. Like, man, what would make anybody want to risk their family? You know, what would make anybody just to cheat? I can't relate to this because I'm not a cheater. You know, I'm a loyal person. I'm a thorough person to a fault. I gotta be honest. I'm loyal to a fault. You know, and I like a lot of people have gotten over on me. And You know, I didn't see it coming. But, you know, again, like I said, like some people, they just love the thrill of, like I did a short. This was a while ago. I did a short on a girl that she was on a whatever podcast, and she said that she has a fantasy of cheating, like it's hot to cheat and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, the short is still up there. Y'all can see the short. But you know, I just found that to be weird. I'm like, man, what is it about cheating that makes it so, you know, I don't know, but it could be the exploration. It could be you exploring another, you probably had it's probably you getting a woman that you probably never had before, you know, and this, that, and the third. I honestly don't know. I don't know what would make people risk happiness, or why people would destroy something that's so good. You know, some folk is envy. Like, man, they jealous of this person, or they might think the grass is greener over there. You know, this, that, and the third. So there's a whole lot of factors to it. There's a lot of explanations and reasons why. So there's not one particular answer. There's multiple answers to this. And, you know, I don't know I don't know what that feels like. But she brought up another interesting question to the primary question. She was like, is that the same as when you get into heaven? It could not be the same as when you get to heaven. When you go to heaven, that's an even better feeling. Like, being in heaven is because you with God, you know, you with your maker, and you see all your loved ones that have passed on. This is that and the third. You ain't gonna get that with no cheating. You're not gonna get that with just laying down with somebody that ain't your wife or your husband. No, you can't even compare that to heaven. You know what I'm saying? But some people gonna find ways to justify it. And they gonna, you know, oh no, Keys, is different. This is that and the third. I don't know, man. It's a lot of answers to this one. It's a whole lot of answers to this one. And I want to know what you guys think about this. What say you? Drop a comment, leave a like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell. I might do a part 2 to this one. Depending on how the comments look, I might do a part 2. We'll see. But until next time, hey.